Welcome back to AI News. Now, yesterday we had some segments about AI basically deep faking people's voices using AI to create a likeness of a famous person's voice. And we were talking about some of the legal ramifications of that and really is can you copyright the sound of a voice or a likeness of a voice, and what's the difference between somebody doing an impression. Now this is a similar story but a little bit different, and it's from ft.com. The rapid rise of generative AI threatens to upend US patent system. So Richard Waters writes, when members of the US Supreme Court refused this week to hear a groundbreaking case that sought to have an artificial intelligence system named as the inventor on a patent, it appeared to later rest a controversial idea that could have transformed the intellectual property field. The justice's decision in the case Thaler versus Vidal leaves in place two lower court rulings that only natural persons can be awarded patents. The decisions dealt a blow to claims that intelligent machines are already matching human creativity in important areas of the economy and deserve similar protections for their ideas. But it's an odd one, because would the patent go to the AI or the person that originally created the AI? Because that's another step as well. I'm not really sure where it should go. Here we go. Let's carry on. But while the court's decision blocked a potentially radical extension of patent rights, it has done nothing to calm growing worries that AI is threatening to upend other aspects of intellectual property law. The US Patent and Trademark Office opened hearings on the issue this week, drawing warnings that AI-fueled inventions might stretch existing understandings of how the patent system works and lead to a barrage of litigation. The flurry, it's a good word, flurry of concern has been prompted by the rapid rise of generative AI Though known mainly from OpenAI's ChatGPT, the same technology is already being used to design semiconductors and suggests ideas for new molecules that might form the basis of useful drugs. So for now, such uses of AI do not appear to pose a serious challenge to the patent system, since the technology is being used as a tool to help humans shape ideas rather than operating independently, said Chris Morgan, an IP partner at law firm Reed Smith. However, referring to the possibility that AI systems might one day come up with inventions of their own, she added, our laws are not equipped the way they're written right now to handle that scenario. Even before that stage is reached, she and other legal experts warned that systems such as ChatGPT could be used to churn out large numbers of new patent applications, flooding the patent office with claims in the hopes of scoring a big win. That's a possibility as well. People could just basically use it as a patent farm to just come up with new stuff and just they will probably have to get AI in place to deal with that. It's like fighting fire with fire. You've got to fight AI with more AI. So the top US court's rejection of the patent case on Monday follows similar decisions in other countries, where US computer scientist Stephen Thaler, whichever one you choose, had also sought recognition for his AI-generated ideas. Courts in the EU, UK, Germany and Canada have also considered the case and come down against awarding patents to an AI system, while an initial court ruling in Thaler's favour in Australia was overturned on appeal. Thaler claimed that his system, called Dabus, was designed to come up with new ideas without human direction or oversight, meaning that its ideas could not be attributed to a human inventor. It comes to its own revelations and it thinks about the world on its own, he said. So it's sentient, is what you're saying? Probably not. In an interview with the Financial Times, Thaler claimed that he made his system a forerunner of the so-called artificial general intelligence systems that many AI experts believe will one day match human levels of intelligence. Refusing to recognise the output of apparently autonomous systems like this threatens to leave many valuable inventions without legal protection, according to a group of academics that included Harvard Law Professor Lawrence Lessig. That would put at risk billions invested in AI systems, the group said in a legal brief filed with the Supreme Court. Even if most experts reject the idea that AI is ready to displace human inventors, the US Patent Office decision to launch a review of how AI affects patent rights highlights growing concerns about the technology. The move comes just 3 years after the office studied the same issue and concluded that most experts did not believe AI could invent nor author without human intervention, something that has now been put to the test with the rise of generative AI. Well, arguably it can't, because there is a creator of the AI in the beginning, or there is, you've either got to just let it run wild, and then it comes back to you occasionally and goes, hey, I saw this thing and it gave me an idea. There is still the initial person that set it off to... God. It's a good job I'm not a patent lawyer, isn't it? Right. At the first USPTO hearing, that's the patent office, I'm guessing, on Tuesday, legal and technology experts said ideas generated by AI should be attributed to the people who design, train, or interpret the results produced by the system. There we go. That's what I was saying. Every AI system is ultimately traceable to people who created it. I didn't read this before doing the thing. Said John Villasenor, an engineering and law professor at the University of California. However, the growing sophistication of the technology, even without full autonomy, could still pose problems, several experts said. Corey Solsberg, head of intellectual property at drug maker Novartis, said it was not always clear which people were most directly responsible for AI breakthroughs in patented research, and that the software developers were often the people most removed from the final ideas. That's true. It's kind of like the idea, so with autonomous driving, if an AI-powered autonomous vehicle crashes and kills someone, who is to blame? Is it the person who created the car? Is it the person that hired the person to create the car? Is it the person sat in the car? Is it the actual AI itself? It's the same thing. Who do you attribute blame to versus who do you attribute accolade to? As a result, he and others said that the US patent rules needed to be stretched to reflect new ways of working with AI. Okay, what I'm thinking about this is it's either got to go one of two ways. Either we say that any idea that is created by AI is open source and everyone gets to have it, or the person that gave the AI the prompt to do it or created it in the first place gets the patent. Surely they're the only two possibilities with this. What do you think? Let me know in the comments, which way do you think it should go? Do you think that AI ideas should be open source and just everybody gets them? They're a moral good for the world, or does the person who prompted the AI or created the AI first get the accolade for that? So let me know in the comments, and I will see you tomorrow 9 a.m. UK time for more AI news.